1 in 5 women and about 1 in 15 men have a brush with sexual assault. A new program at UND aims to make a positive change. Valley News Team's Ryan Laughlin tells us what's being done today and how.
To stop sexual assault before it happens.
To intervene in situations where consent has not and cannot be given.
A new program is taking shape on UND's campus.
Yes, this stuff still happens, but here's what you can do about it.
A national program called It's On Us started under the Obama administration, focusing on limiting sexual assaults on campus, something that is personal for Amber Flynn.
I also have 2 daughters at home, and so knowing that the rates of violence are 1 in 5 now, if when they get to college, you know, the rates can be 1 in 10 or 1 in 20, I hope that I can do everything that I can now to help provide a foundation.
She's the coordinator for sexual respect and violence prevention and says it starts with awareness. And there's examples of lack of awareness all around us.
I mean, let's face it, the Giants are coming off a worse week than Harvey Weinstein, and they're up by 14 points.
Al Michaels apologized later in the broadcast for the joke, but it's still an issue for some.
I get where sometimes people might want to make light of something that's happening, but it minimalizes the stories of all those people who experience that hurt and pain.
The message? To fix this problem, it's going to take more than just a few people.
It's on us.
It's on all of us.
From Grand Forks, Ryan Laughlin, Valley News Live.
UND's Week of Action kicks off next week and includes their Take Back the Night rally on Monday. It's a walk against sexual violence. NDSU and MSUM have already had their Take Back the Night rallies. The fight against sexual violence has also moved to many of our social media feeds. Actress Alyssa Milano is getting thousands of responses on Twitter after asking that people reply to her on the social network with "Me Too" if they have been sexually harassed or assaulted. Milano, 44, received Me Too responses from Will and Grace star Deborah Messing and Oscar-winning actress Anna Paquin. Milano says on her Twitter account that she got the idea from a friend who told her such a tweet might give people a sense of the magnitude of the problem. In another tweet, Milano wrote that while she was, quote, sickened and angered over the accusations against Harvey Weinstein, she was happy that a dialogue has been started to discuss the continued sexual harassment of women. If you like the quiet, dry weather and above normal temps, we've got more of that in the days to come. Robert, no big surprises this evening, right?
No big surprises out there at all. Get out there and enjoy it. A very nice evening out there once again. A little bit of a breeze to contend with, but other than that, mostly sunny skies and temperatures well above normal. It's 70 still at this hour here in Fargo, also 70 in Fergus Falls and Jamestown, 71 up in Grand Forks, 63, the coolest temperatures in Roseau and Bemidji. Winds, they've been breezy. They'll continue to be breezy through this evening. Occasional gusts up to 20 to maybe 30 miles per hour. Those winds subside a bit tonight, but pick up again out of the south tomorrow with some gusts over 20 miles per hour. Just a few high clouds streaming through from time to time, and with just a few clouds out there, no precipitation to worry about, none anticipated tonight. And in fact, most of the week is going to be dry here in Fargo as we head through the rest of the evening. By 7 o'clock. After the sun sets, temperatures cool down to around 60 degrees, some upper 50s by 8, mid 50s by 9. Another gorgeous day ahead on your Tuesday. Nice warm temperatures. How long do those warm temperatures stick around? We'll let you know in just a few minutes.
Mostly clear sailing for a few days.
Mostly clear sailing.
Thank you.
You got it.
We're following a developing story out of Bismarck. An officer is recovering from serious injuries, and his accused attacker is recovering from a gunshot wound after an officer-involved shooting over the weekend. 51-year-old Donald Miller is facing 2 felony charges, robbery and simple assault on a law enforcement officer. The Bismarck police chief says Miller was trying to steal the officer's squad car at this motel in Bismarck and that he punched the officer in the head multiple times and gouged his eyes. The officer started fighting back and shot Miller in the abdomen to stop the attack. The officer's name hasn't been released yet, but authorities say he's out of the hospital and on paid administrative leave. Members of Minnesota's large Somali community are planning a vigil after a devastating terror attack claimed more than 300 lives, including 1 man from the Twin Cities. Ahmed Abdi Karim Iyo, who lived in Bloomington, traveled to the African nation looking to work with the UN to bring stability to his homeland. He had barely unpacked when 2 truck bombs went off in Mogadishu, killing more than 300 people. Yesterday, his family and friends mourned his loss at their mosque in Bloomington.
We miss him so much, and I want to know people know he was a great father. He has 2 jobs and helping us very much. He worked so hard.
EO fled the country when the government collapsed in the early 90s, settling in Minnesota. He leaves behind a wife and 3 children. A Minnesota man is dead after a 2-car crash in Becker County. The sheriff's office says it happened yesterday morning just before noon, about 6 miles east of UND, Minnesota, at the intersection of County Highways 7 and 16. 68-year-old Todd Michalecki of Hawley died on the scene. 3 other people were taken to Sanford Hospital in Fargo in serious condition. The accident is still under investigation. President Trump answered a wide range of questions at an impromptu news conference following a White House meeting with the Senate Majority Leader. Mola Lenghi reports from Capitol Hill.
President Trump brought Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to the Rose Garden to deliver a message. They are unified.
We're probably now, I think, at least as far as I'm concerned, closer than ever before. And the relationship is very good.
The 2 men met after former White House advisor Steve Bannon declared war on the Republican establishment, promising to back primary challengers.
Steve is doing what Steve thinks is the right thing. Some of the people that he may be looking at, I'm going to see if we talk him out of that.
The joint appearance turned into a freewheeling news conference with the president addressing an array of topics, which included his response to 4 U.S. troops killed in Niger.
I've written them personal letters. I'm going to be calling them. I want a little time to pass. I'm going to be calling them.
To sexual harassment allegations made against him over the years.
It's totally fake news. It's just fake. It's fake. It's made up stuff.
Reporters also pressed the president about his choice for drug czar, Republican Tom Marino of Pennsylvania. A 60 Minutes and Washington Post investigation looked at Marino's role in passing a bill that weakened the DEA's authority to stop companies from distributing opioids.
If I think it's 1% negative to doing what we want to do, I will make a change, yes.
The president said he plans to declare the opioid epidemic a national emergency next week. He also invited a 2020 challenge from Hillary Clinton.
Is she going to run? I hope. Hillary, please run again.
The president said Clinton was wrong to defend NFL players who have taken a knee during the national anthem. Mola Lenghi, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The president said Republicans are close on health care legislation and that he's looking for Congress to pass a tax overhaul before the end of the year. Fire crews are mourning one of their own as they continue to battle wildfires in Northern California. A firefighter driving a water tank was killed when his truck veered off a hillside road in Napa County. More than a week after they began, the fires have killed at least 41 people. The smoke has started to clear in some wildfire-ravaged parts of the state, but the flames that have been burning for more than a week are still spreading in some places. In the last 8 days, the fires have destroyed some 5,700 homes and businesses while burning through 48,000 acres of land.